it's Coach Tom Ferry. Welcome back to Life by Design, your place online for ideas, inspiration, and how to take more listings. So, in the last video, we talked about how do we establish ourselves inside a geographic farm to become one of the people they at least call and say, hey, talk to me about selling my home, or better yet, just come list my house. I talked to you about what you have to do starting a new farm. Now let's talk about some campaigns for an existing farm, someplace where you're already working to maybe find the hidden listing opportunities that you haven't been going after. So, on your existing farm, here's what I wrote down. Number one, 2 direct mail pieces a month. If you were to Google right now the Direct Response Association of America, you're going to see that direct mail is on the rise. It's actually doing pretty good. And I know people like Gary Vaynerchuk right now, like I'm looking at Eddie over here, who, we watch a lot of Gary's stuff, and Gary's a pal. Listen, he's gonna freak when he hears that, but sorry, Gary, direct mail is working, especially in real estate. So again, direct mail pieces, if you're not doing 2 a month, you're missing an opportunity. Consistency is what it's all about. Number 2, door knocking or door drop. Now, for all my friends in New York City or downtown Toronto, you can't door knock a vertical building, but if you're in the suburbs, you can absolutely door knock, and if you do, you just get that face-to-face recognition. You hand them the flyer and you say hi, and you bring 25 business cards and 25 flyers. That's 50. You knock on 50 doors. You're out of both of those. You're done. But it's all about you being out in the community. See and be seen. Very powerful. Number 3, mega open houses, where you invite all the neighbors to join you from lunch from 11:30 to 1 o'clock before the property officially is held open for the general public, giving you an opportunity to meet the community, meet the neighbors, and they all do this. Hey, is this really going to sell for $490,000? And when they ask that question, what they're really saying is, if this dog's going to sell for $490, mine's worth $510, or something along those lines. And it's an opportunity for you to connect and say, gosh, why don't I come by, take a look at your house after I'm done? I can put together a real simple home valuation for you. By the way, when was the last time you had that done? Let me do it for you, and it's another opportunity. So, mega open houses, really important for the existing farm. Obviously, ZRT, Zillow, Realtor, Trulia. You want to control the digital footprint in your community. So get as much as you can. It's a no-brainer. Zillow Make Me Moves. Go back into Zillow. Type in the zip code or area zip code where you work, and then take a look at, are there any Zillow Make Me Moves? Remember, this is that site where people go and they add photos of their home and click on a button that says, a free and easy way to tell the world what you'd be willing to sell your home for. Hello, if there's any inside your geographic farm, you've got to be all over those. Now, expired listings, old and new. You've heard me talk about it before. I did a few videos on this a while back where I said, ask yourself, what were the 3 worst years to be a seller in the last decade in your market? Go into the MLS, pull those people up, scrub them, and then start marketing to them. Well, if they're inside your geographic farm, inside the communities you want to work on, it's a great idea to send them a handwritten note saying, I know you were on the market at the summer of 2009. Thank goodness you didn't sell. You were on the market in 2009. Thank goodness it didn't sell. Why don't I do a home valuation for you? Send me a note. Let me know how you'd like me to deliver it, because I'm working on it right now. Do you want me to email it to you or just mail it to you? Something nice and simple like that. They were on the market. Maybe they weren't on the market with you, but we want that connection. So love that one. Community functions, see and be seen. Always a good idea. Real estate's about that face-to-face. Everything we do online and offline is so we can do this. Taz, nice to meet you. I mean, that's the game. That's everything we're doing in this business, online and off. To be in that moment, we're going to shake their hand and say, very nice to meet you. Thanks for having me over. Let's talk about getting your home on the market and getting it sold. So, if you're already farming, are there some hidden gems in there for you? Are there some areas that maybe there's a gap or two that you can plug, you can fill in, and ultimately get more listings? So, 4 websites down at the bottom that I wrote down for you. Geographicfarm.com. They do end-to-end geographic farming for a lot of our clients. Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, gives you the ability to get a whole bunch of freelance graphic design artists to help you develop really cool marketing. Batch Geo, remember that whole mapping idea, and Google Maps. That Batch Geo Google Maps mapping idea, you need to get that piece done. If you're a brand new agent, take your company's track record and put it on a farm or on that same marketing piece, right? So your company's transactions, and then maybe your headline is, a team always outperforms an individual. And then your photo's down at the bottom, right? That's a good idea. Talk to your manager about that one first, but it's a really good idea because what we know today is consumers are making decisions on agents based upon hyper-local expert, which is all of this, reviews, which we've discussed in depth over and over again a couple hundred times, and of course a track record of success. That's the holy trifecta in getting come list me calls. So decide what you're going to do. Take some action. You're going to go to Geographic Farm. You're going to look at all these things and pick 1, 2, 3, 4 things you want to do. Take action because 2015 is right around the corner, and now is the time to be making some course corrections and getting ready for the growth that you want next year. Thanks for watching. Remember, always your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your passion rules. Talk to you soon.